Hi everybody, today I want to talk about a topic that comes up a lot in my work and is not usually that well dealt with, and that is how to size your market opportunity, what is also known as the total available market. And I call this the map of your world because it's an important part of your strategic planning, and no sane person would set off on a long journey without a map. As I said, this is quite often the part of the strategic planning that's missing when you come to write your annual budgets, as most businesses just look to grow X% year on year without considering the market opportunity. And as I think I've said a few times, what separates great from good in business planning is that great companies will base their forecasts on the market opportunity and not just on a fairly lame X% year-over-year increase. And thorough market sizing will also allow you to draw your own conclusions on market share, which allows you to defend your annual forecast. But before I give you a bit more detail on that, let's remember that being exactly precise on available market calculations is quite hard unless your product or service applies to a very specific use case or audience, which most do not. Yeah, and you've guessed it, as ever, there are three pieces to my advice and three pieces to making a plan. Number one is the total addressable market, or TAM. And this is basically anybody in your industry or territory that could buy from you. So for example, if you're selling training solutions to SME businesses, you could probably think your total available market is 15,000 companies. If they're spending on an average £20,000 a year, then there you have a £300 million total addressable market. Number two is then your service addressable market, or SAM, and that's the next piece down. And while it might be 15,000 companies that may need your services, your research might uncover that 40% of those have an in-house solution and don't buy for external services. So that's 60% of your TAM, so that's now 9,000 businesses with a potential of £180 million a year. And finally, number three is your service obtainable market, or SOM, and that's a number of clients you can practically capture from the SAM. Working this out is where your research crosses over with your resources and an element of skill and judgment. So assess your internal capability, what's the size of your sales team, the level of competition and length of sales cycles to reach a realistic obtainable number. So let's assume you believe you can capture 5% of your SAM, which means your SOM is 450 businesses and £9 million annually, all being well. So there we have it, a whistle-stop tour of Tam, Sam and Som, how to draw a map of your world for your business and understand where you are on that map and what is your direction of travel. Hope it was helpful. I'll be back with more soon.